Okay. If you're all just tuning in, let me come over here. I went on this Google Earth Pro, and I went over there yesterday and I saw like a great big old rectangular shape. Well, just a few minutes ago, it was like 3:56. I went on Google Earth Pro, which I have downloaded on my computer, and there was a vortex, a vortex symbol that showed up. You all, let me show you this if I can get to it right here. Let me go to the screen. This is what I saw, and I thought, is this the real cloud pattern around the Earth? This is what I said because I wanted to know, because if it was, why are these triangles showing up there? That's what I wanted to know, you all. I wanted to know if it was the correct cloud cover. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. I want to show you all something. So what I did is I took an image of the Earth. I took an image of the Earth right here because I wanted to make sure the same cloud pattern was taking place as showing up on Google Pro, and it was. See, the same cloud pattern was taking place here in the United States. So that was just all fine and dandy, you all. So let's look over here. So this is what I noticed. You can see the timestamp down here. The timestamp when I was looking at this, it was like 3:59. And that great big triangle was there. I thought, how is that there, That's what I'm thinking. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look normal. But that's okay. And then when I looked at it even more, I thought, well, there's one down here, right down here. And then there's one right up here. And I thought, that is rather odd, you all. And I'm thinking, is it just from the graphics or something? No, it wasn't just from the graphics, you all. It wasn't from the graphics at all. And if you're just tuning in, I think something's going on. I think they created a vortex, or they opened up a portal. They lined these up. And, it's really interesting, since we were talking about vortexes and grid lines last night, since we were talking about that. And then I came over to the Google Earth, and I saw this right here, these two triangles. And then when I went back, within 4 minutes, when I went back, if even that, they were gone. They completely disappeared. Just like that is what happened. Just like that, you all. They totally disappeared. You see the same cloud structure on them right here. The same cloud structure right here as right here, except now they're gone. I really do think that something was going on, and these were lined up perfectly, is what I think happened. These were lined up perfectly, and then they disappeared just like that. That's how it happened. Totally disappeared. So if you're just tuning in, this is a short video. Hello, you all. Apple Brooks, welcome you all. This is there's something going on. There really is something going on. And if I looked up at why do they want to use triangles? And you can use triangles, energy vortexes, and triangles. Look, vortex and the path of liberation, the science of triangles to the vortex, and how these vortexes are built or positioned upon outer surface of any sphere, you all. The Bermuda vortex. So triangles and vortexes, you all, paranormal, and they can use those in weather also. They really can. Let me just do this weather to see what happens. Supernatural triangles of the world, energy vortexes and triangles. So severe weather, polar vortex. Well, that don't show nothing, you all, right there, but something's going on. And we have these. We have this right here. They showed up and then totally disappeared, as you can see over here. Just disappeared that fast. It's because I think the algorithms or something new that I was looking on the GOES satellite to see if the cloud pattern was the same. And when I came back to the Google Earth, which is right here, when I came back to it, see, I can close it all the way out. I'll close it out and I'll open it up again, the Google Earth Pro. And it just totally was gone. They disappeared just like that is what happened. Totally just like that. They were no longer there at all, totally gone from that whole area, but this is where they were. There was one up here. It was like right up here, and then the other one was right down here in this area. And then they're gone. They're gone in an instant, you all, but I did get a screenshot of them. And I think I got, let me see what else I got. A screenshot of them like that. That's how I got this one up here. That's what I noticed first. Right there. See that timestamp 3:59. So that's really, that's about all Gina Honey has to say right now. That's all I have to say. I just wanted to draw your attention to that. Something came up, and it looks rather suspicious to have been there, 2 of them, and then disappear just like that. So with that being said, thank you all for coming on here. This is a short video, a very short video. Yeah. CERN keeps opening it up. Probably. Who knows what's happening, but it's strange. It really is strange, but I think there's a lot of synchronicity taking place too. I really do. A lot of synchronicity. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful rest of your day, you all, and I would encourage you to do your research too. You can come over here to the GO satellite image viewer, and you can look at energy vortexes. We can go to that place we had last night, the vortexhunters.com. This was really cool. vortexhunters.com, and you all can see that also. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you, moderators, for being on here, and thank you all for being on here. Love you.